Hello guys, welcome to my first ever actual video. You know, I posted one a day before this, and it was just me like playing around in Club Studio, but I just wanted to say welcome. Um, I'm gonna have some gameplay playing so you guys could watch while I like rant for a good like, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe. But this is like a manifesto. So this is what I want to do with this channel and what I hope to become going forward with this, because I plan on putting my life into this because I suck at school. Yeah, that's really all it is. I suck at school severely, so I just wanted to make this so that I can go back to this and remember where I started off, and whoever's watching this is an absolute legend. So basically, what I would like to do with this channel is just like, I don't want it to only be a gaming channel. I want to expand from that. You know, I love other things. I got other passions like art, music, and other stuff. I love anime and stuff. So if you guys are seeing this, you know, you'll leave your comments down below. And also, I do want to stream. I don't have the materials for it, so I'm planning on getting a better webcam. And when I do, yeah, I plan on doing that. And also, just like, I need to save up for a PC so then I can like make better videos for you guys and stuff. And I can make this a full-time job instead of a part-time, because I really want to do this for basically the rest of my life, you know. Also about this game, people are playing with are kind of like, how do I, you know, their brains aren't working. You know, I cuss a lot, so you probably see that in future videos, but I want to be more professional. This video, I was actually like, also I was doing dumb shit, you know. Okay, chase this kid. This guy was gone. But anyway, yeah, I'm just making this video to like go on a rant. Whoever's seeing this video, please, if you are interested in the game I'm playing right now and music and stuff, other stuff like that, I want you to like leave a comment on what I should do in the future, because I'm down to do anything if I can afford it, you know. What else would I like to say? Just enjoy the gameplay, I guess. Alright, I'm back, and like, I didn't just want to leave it like that, so I think I'll just tell you guys like a little about myself and maybe just like end it off with a story time. At the moment, I'm 15, you know, I'm still a sophomore in school, almost a junior though, going on summer, and like, yeah, I have a lot of siblings. I'm from California. It's very hot out here, but I'm in the north, so not as hot as the south, but I've lived in both. Majority of my life I've lived in South Cali. What else? I'm black, so you will hear a lot of niggas come out of me, and other things like that. I'm not full black though, I'm Mexican, but I don't know how to speak Spanish, unfortunately. It's kind of like a lost ability that I used to have. For the story I want to tell, I'm doing this all in one take, by the way, so there's gonna be like a lot of gaps. For the story I want to tell, basically, what should I tell? I have like a good amount of fucking stories, but I don't know. Wait, I'll come back to you guys when I find it. Alright, I'm back. So, I'll tell you guys about like the first like conflict I got basically in school, because it really wasn't a fight. I was in elementary. I don't count this, alright? But there was this badass kid, you know. There's always like that one badass kid that people are scared of in school, you know. But like, it just happened that I was gonna be the one fighting him. You know, this wasn't his first fight. We were in the second grade. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared as fuck too. But I remember he would just like cause havoc. He was like fucking with everyone basically, and like I happened to be the victim. And back in second grade, I was like also much like, not that much of a badass kid. You know, I'm very quiet, but in second grade I was like just still like I wasn't who I am today. You know, so I'm telling this kid like he just like does some wild shit to me. I forgot, but I'm pretty sure it was like at lunch before we went to like my school, my elementary school. They had it different. Basically, first would come recess, obviously, and then there would be lunch. So they would have, I think, the younger kids, and I was a part of the younger group because I was in second grade at the time. They'd have us go eat for like I think about 20 minutes, 40, somewhere between those times. And they would have the older kids play, and then after that time passed, they would switch us around. And basically, I remember him like doing some shit at lunch, and I called him out to the yard, you know. So everybody was like, everybody knew. I don't know how they fucking knew, but he like probably like threw some fucking food at me. It was a while ago. You know, I'm 15 now. I was like probably like 7 back then. And I just remember calling this kid out to the yard, and this kid was fucking. He was insane. He was getting walked by security guards in elementary, so I was kind of scared, but I wasn't about to like bitch out. And like where I grew up, that should have been lame. So I called this kid out, right, and it really isn't like a fucking like eventful fight. It's just like some like, you know, how would you imagine second graders fighting? You know, just like throwing their arms at each other. You know, and I just remember like walking out of that. I feel like that made me grow as a person. You know, cause like I was scared of this kid, but like after it, I know we were second graders, so it wasn't really like we had strength, but like after it, I felt like I wasn't a bitch after it. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. You know, I like stopped fearing niggas like that. I would always get into it in my elementary. Like I said, I was like a very badass kid. Yeah, you know. After that, I would get into like way more fights, but that was my first fight in the second grade. Like not official. Like I have one in middle school that I'll probably tell you guys about in a later video because I still need to like save content for myself to post, and I don't want to run out of ideas. But like, yeah, that's just like something to entertain you guys while you guys just watch me like play with fucking 5 students. By the way, I know you guys seen like what happened last clip. What the fuck was that guy even doing? But yeah.
Reloading! One op 4 remaining. Swapping mags! Down to 15 seconds. Time expires in 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Yo, Leon, lock in.
We need to locate a bomb. Your drone has found a bomb. 10 seconds before insertion. Insertion in 5 seconds. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Repulsion device planted.
Setting up recon drone.
Air jab planted. Ready to go. Reloading!
Giving aid.
Diffuser is online and active. Op 4 last operator standing. Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.